Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Active Older Adults Learning Time. All ages are welcome. Today we are going to make guacamole. It's the month of May, so we're going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Today, making the guacamole, you're going to need a few ingredients. It's a very simple recipe. You're going to need 4 avocados, 4 nice large avocados, some garlic salt. You'll need 1 can of diced jalapenos and 1 can of diced chilies, some lime juice, and of course for the end, some tortilla chips to enjoy it with. Okay, so first of all, when you pick out your avocados at the store, you want to make sure that they're soft to the touch, but you want them ripe, but not too ripe, as in too soft or mushy. So when you cut them open, they're going to be nice and green inside. We're going to start by just slicing them up a little bit inside to get them started for the mushing part. So you're going to do this to all 4 avocados. Avocados are a very rich nutrient fruit. Yes, avocados are a fruit. Botanically, they say that they are a large berry with a very large seed. Very, very healthy for you. They're full of great nutrients such as B vitamins, vitamin K, vitamin C and E, and full of potassium. So this nice appetizer dish that you will have on a Mexican holiday is very healthy for you. So once you get all of your avocados diced inside the skin, you're going to go ahead and scoop them out. Avocados originated in Mexico. And a little bit about Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. This is a holiday that celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's May 5th, 1862 victory. This was a victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War. Some people get Cinco de Mayo confused with Mexican Independence Day. Mexican Independence Day is actually on September 16th. So it's a different holiday. Cinco de Mayo is highly celebrated in the United States, even more than in Mexico. Here in the U.S., they have parades. They celebrate the Mexican culture in so many different ways in many cities throughout the U.S. It's a very fun holiday. They dress up in full gear, and it's just a lot of fun. So we're making this guacamole for this season, but it's good for any occasion. Okay, as I keep scooping away, we're going to be adding diced jalapenos and diced chilies. This is according to your taste. If you like it more spicy, you can use more jalapenos, or not so much. I like a little spice, so I add 1 of each, and it just gives a really nice flavor to the dip. I do say that less is more. If you put too much in your guacamole, you start to take away the taste of the avocado. You really want to still be able to taste that avocado. All right, we got 1 more here. If you don't have the ingredients today, just take some notes. Doesn't take a lot of notes to make this easy dish, and make it for your next occasion. Have some friends over. Now we're going to just get the fork and we're going to mush it up. You do this according to how you like it. It's nice to keep some chunks in there so you get a nice good taste of that avocado. But you're going to just mush all this up good. If you cut your avocado open and you see some brown spots, you want to cut those away. They'll take away from the look of that dish when you put it out for your friends and family. Okay. There was a myth that I was told, in order to keep the guacamole from turning brown, you put 1 of the seeds in there. So I always put a seed in my guacamole. When I put it into my container, I put the seed in there. I think it is a myth, but I still do it. I've also heard that the lime juice helps with that as well. But really, the lime juice, when we add that, the acidity in the lime juice helps to bring out the freshness and the richness of the avocado as well. Okay, we got that all mushed in together. Now we're going to take some of that lime juice and just squirt it in. Always go with less first. We're also going to take some of our garlic salt. Now garlic salt, I'll put some in, but I may go back in and add some more. So garlic salt to your taste. Everybody has a different taste of how they like it. Ooh, it's starting to look good. Okay, so now we're going to add our chilies, the jalapenos and the diced chilies. Just drop them on in. If you don't think you like chilies and all this stuff in there, you just drop that ingredient. And we're going to mix it all together. Sometimes I'll even get the scissors out and I'll dice up, or a knife, and dice up the chilies a little more. Get some big ones in here. Somebody might get a bite and get a really hot bite, but just a little tip. Look at that. Starting to look good, right? Yeah. We had some nice avocados to work with today, so this is good. You can also use this on salads and other dishes. Top it on top of your burritos, tacos. So it's so versatile in so many ways. So be sure to just enjoy your guacamole in many different ways. So look at that. Boy, I'm like ready to eat some of this for sure today. Now, let's say you don't get to eat all this today, in order to keep it from turning brown, you put it in a container, pat it down really smooth at the top, get all the bubbles out of it, and then put some water, just a little bit of water, visible just for a little layer, and then seal it really good. When you open it up the next time, you just drain the water out, and that avocado, your guacamole, will not be brown. So that's one of the ones that does keep it, not a myth, but does work. Okay. Well, that's it here for making the guacamole. I want to thank you all for coming out. Next week, we will be, Wednesday, May 20th, we will have Active Minds. So Denver Parks and Recreation will be sponsoring, and Active Minds will be doing a presentation on Chicago, the story of the Windy City. So be sure to tune in for us with that on Zoom. That will be from 2 to 3 p.m. We also have our Zoom check-ins at 2 o'clock on Mondays. And if you're looking for some exercise, there's lots of exercise that we're offering for everyone. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're offering an active older adult exercise class, Functional Fit, at 9:30 a.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays on Zoom. So to find these links and a full list of all the programming that we have with Denver Parks and Recreation, you want to go to denvergov.org/recreation. You will see a link for virtual programming. So you click on that and you will see a schedule of all of our programming. So many things to pick from. So we hope that you will come back and enjoy us for another episode. Again, enjoy some guacamole, and I thank you for being with us.